All right, here we go again. You got Mr. Law Jones coming at you with a brand new video. This is the first video of the new year. Happy New Year to you all. Hope y'all all good, staying safe out here. Today I'm just doing a little bit of very small minor work on my 2006 Lexus LS430. I rarely had to do anything to this car here. It's actually been a great car. I bought it a little over a year ago. This is a one-owner car. I'm currently the second owner of it. I bought it with 77,000 miles on it. Currently it's got 89 on it right now. Did a couple road trips with it. Take trips no problems. This one of the cars will get about 27, 28 miles a gallon on the highway. And keep in mind it has a V8 in it. So it takes premium gas, very good power to it. Rides very well, very, very quiet. I love this car. This is probably one of the best cars I ever had thus far. Besides my Calic over there too, I love that too. It's old school, it's a 94. But today, this video gonna be focused on this car here today. On these cars here, on this generation of Lexus here, these are considered the third gen of LSs. This body style started in 2001 and it ended in 2006, and then it went to the fourth gens. So what I'm replacing on this here today, I'm replacing the trunk lift supports on it. So they have two of them on it. It has one on the right side of the car, and then it has one on the left side of the car. So what's happening is this trunk will no longer stay up on its own. As it gets like, it's still about right here, and then as you see it, it'll start to go down, and it goes down really quick. It's not supposed to do that. So I've had this trunk to fall on my head a couple times, and I'm gonna tell you something, it hurts like hell. It don't feel good. So I said, you know what, enough is enough. So I'm gonna be replacing ones on this one here, and I'm gonna walk around to the front of the car, and then I'm gonna be replacing the ones for the hood as well too. So I'm gonna be replacing those, and walk around to the car, and I'm gonna lift this up here. So let's lift this up, and then you have hood lift supports here for the driver's side of the car, which is left, and then you see them there on the right. So these here are done a little bit different here. They look like they held it with bolts right here. So you got a bolt up at the top here, and then not a bolt, excuse me, you have a nut here, and then you'll have a nut like right down there. It's kind of hard to focus on it because the sun is blocking all my view, but it has the same setup over here, so maybe you can see it there. So it has a nut right here, and then it's gonna have like one down there. One thing about Toyota and Lexus vehicles, you know, if you don't, you know, like I said, I'm just gonna kind of show this to people who kind of do a little bit of DIY stuff. One thing with Toyota and Lexus vehicles, they do work off a metric system. Everything that's on the Lexus and Toyota vehicle is done with metric. There's no standard nuts on here at all. Everything is metric, everything. Most of the stuff is going to either be 10 millimeter, 15 millimeter, 13, something like that. So what I do, I got some of the parts that came in today to do this job here. These here, I'm going to show the part number. I'm going to put the part numbers down at the link below. This is for the trunk right here. Part number is 64530-50031. These here I was able to get these online here. I got these on eBay. It was a set of these here. These were like 80 bucks for the pair, which is very, very cheap. Because you have some dealers that'll get out here and charge like $100+ just for one. And so these here, I ended up going with these here for the hood. And so these are strong arm. I was trying to go with OEM for these here, but the ones for the hood, they are like $300 a piece for one. One thing with the strong arms, I know a few people who are using these here. They said they're very good. They had some good luck with them so far. Get a little time off. I don't know how long they're gonna last, but we'll find out. It's come with the necessary hardware for me to do this install right here. So it has those in here. I was told these are gonna be standard, so this won't even be metric no more. So once I switch those over, and this right here, this is gonna be the part number for this one. That part number is 6236. So I'll put the part number, you know, in the link down below of this video, and I'm gonna kind of show you how I'm gonna do this here. So best way to do it, I started the trunk first, because these here, he's gonna pop these out. So this is just popped out right here as such. So let's see, I'm gonna see if I can try to do this here. So what I'm doing, I'm using like a very small little screwdriver right here, very thin. Let's see if I can focus in a little bit better. So yeah, just a very small screwdriver, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of get it like right up in here. So all you're gonna do is just kind of pry that open just a little bit. You see how the metal's out? Just prop that open just a little bit, just enough for you to get this out. And then as you kind of move this around, just get it right around here. So you see that? You just pop that out of here. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sit the camera right here, see if I can get it focused on and see if I can show you how I'm doing that. You know what, let's sit it right here. Let's see if I can get it. See if this will work for me. Let's see what we got. All right. So I'm gonna sit there right here. And so what I'm doing is, like I said, I got that popped open. So I had this pried open, doing this as such. So come back on this here a little bit. It should pop right out of here. Or if it pops out of there, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that's one. All right, so I did get it. So I did get it out of here, and so I did get it out of there. So we got the one out of here. So it's out the little stud, and then we're gonna do the bottom one the same exact way. And I'm gonna take a little screwdriver, get into the slot right here, into the little slit. So as you get it here, you just want to just get these leaves out of here. Okay, see that? You just want to get it in there, and once you get this out, this should just slide right out of here. So it should just slide right out, and there you go. So that's it. So that's how it is. It's really easy. So just pop right out, and this new one gonna pop right in. And so let me get this open real quick here. I'm going one-handed. Sorry about the movement of the camera. And so what you're gonna do here when you're ready to put the new one on, so this is the brand new one. So this one I just took out the package. And so what you're gonna do, you can start right here. Don't matter which side you're on, you can start right here. Then as you do, what you're gonna do when you get ready to put this on, you're gonna just slide it in place, it'll lock in, boom, done, just like that. Then you get it down at the very bottom. If I can get this in here, let's see. This one here, this is gonna have a lot of shock, it's gonna have a lot of pressure on this here, so I may not be able to get this in there that easy. Maybe I should start at the bottom first and do it that way. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we start at the bottom. So let me pop this out. Okay, so we'll start at the bottom first. So I got it down here. So we'll lock it in. There we go. So it's just some little lube that they put in there. That the fact to put it on just kind of ease with the install of putting these shock struts on here, because they are on a lot of pressure. So let's see if I can get this in here. I'm trying to see if I can do it. And what you want to do is, let's see. Let's see if I can get this on. All right, hold on. Work with me here. Come on. All right. So what I'm doing, I'm pushing back on the trunk just a little bit, just enough to get that ball bearing. There we go. Okay, so now I got it in there. So now that first one is in there, and then once you get it in here, you just push it on, and then it's not going anywhere. So that's the first one. So that's how that's kind of done on here. So so now it's a lot better. Oh yeah, it's a 9-day difference. It's changing that one out. So I already know what's going to be with the second one. So now we're on the right side of it. Then I'm gonna take this one out. So you know what? We'll just start at the bottom first. The bottom is gonna be a little easier, so we can start with that one. Now it really don't matter. I don't know how this is gonna do it here. Okay, let me sit the camera down real quick here, and let's see. Let me sit this down real quick here. Let me pop this out just a little bit, just kind of get it open. Let's see. Stay right there. All right, so let's see. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see my hand, but let's see. So we got that popped out just a little bit. Okay, so that popped out just like that. And last one, and that one just come out. So that's the old one. This one out, and we're gonna take the new one, which is still in the plastic right here. So we can just pop this open here, slide this open like that. I'm messing up. And so, since there's so much pressure on the top end, how these go. So what we'll do is kind of the same thing as I'm doing as I did the left side. Just slide this in here, and then get some of the leaves out of here. Kind of help me out a lot better. So let's see if I can leave out in the tracks and the seals and stuff. So let's get that out of there. I'll probably get a vacuum cleaner and do that. All right. So what we're gonna do? Is we'll. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna slide this on first. So how to do that? Just kind of get this around here. Get on that ball stud and just pop it in there. Boom. It's on just like that. And then when we do the top one. Top one's gonna be a little bit more challenging because there's more pressure the way these are set up. So what you'll do is you're gonna have to push back on your trunk lid a little bit to get that on. So let me see, work with me again. So I'm gonna push back on a little bit. I just want to just put enough little force on it so I can get that on there. And then once I get it on, it'll slide right in place. That's all I'm trying to do. And there we go. So that's it. So now both of those are on. That took about roughly 10 minutes to do, and so now it's a lot better. So now it's going up on its own. So that's how it should do. And then now as you see it, now my trunk is actually staying where it should be at now. And so it's not falling down. You can see I got it going down even further, and now it's literally staying up on its own. It wasn't doing it before. So beforehand it would just slam down. It'll just go boom, like that. So these worked out a lot better. And you see as it goes up so far, and then as it goes so far, it started to kind of rise up on its own. See how it's doing? That's how it should go. That's how that should be. So that took about 10 minutes. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. I'm gonna go to the front of the car, and then I'm gonna show you how to do those front ones. So stay tuned. I'll be back shortly. All right, back again. Got Mr. Law Jones back at you. This is gonna be part 2 of the video. As I did in the last episode, I showed how to put the lift support for the trunk on this 2006 Lexus LS430. So now I'm going to go around to the front of it and kind of show you how those are going to go, because those are actually going to go a little bit different. The car a little dirty right now. I don't drive this car a lot. I don't give it a lot of seat time like I used to with it. It just really became like a garage pain, but beautiful car though. Did a few trips with it, like I said last time. Very great car. If you're looking for something that's a good, reliable car, these are long life cars. These are known for getting like well over 300,000 miles on them. If you want something like this will be the way to go. You can have your pick though. Everybody has their preference, but I just always kind of look at reliability. So that's the most important thing. So now we're at the front of the car. So as you see it, that's why I'm replacing the hood struts on here. So I've had the hood to fall on me too. And I'm gonna tell you something. This hood is light. But this will fall on your head, and you try and check your oil or something like that, that's gonna hurt like hell. So what I'm doing right now, until I change these out, so what you'll do to hold this up, if you don't have no one, just say if you don't have no one to hold this and you're doing this by yourself, just get your pair of, little pliers or vice grips. Vice grips is the best, not pliers, but you want vice grips. Just get it around here, and then what you do, you just kind of just adjust them as such till you feel whatever you're comfortable with. And then just you can squeeze them down. That's it. You don't have to do it. And then that way to hold the hood up. So that way the hood don't fall on you as you're changing it. So as we go over here, like I said, the last ones, those worked off of just taking a little screwdriver, put it into a slit and pop it out. But if you see right here, this has a nut right here. So we gotta take this nut off here, and there's gonna be one like right down here where my finger's at. So we gotta take that off. And then so this how these hood supports are going to go on here. So as I said before, any Toyota or Lexus vehicle, they run off the metric system. So everything is going to be, there's no standard size, everything is metric, literally. Is it going to be 15 millimeter, 13 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and so on. But now these strong arms, since these are different from the OEM ones, even though I put OEMs on the trunk because I was able to get a good deal on them, these aftermarket ones here, I can tell you right now, these are light, so I know these ain't gonna last as long. So eventually, I will have to just probably step up to the OEMs if I find something cheap enough. Cause these right here, if you get these from the dealer, they want like $300 a piece for these here. These here I pay like under 40 bucks, like $35. So kind of weird out. It's an older car too, but you know, I like to put some OEM stuff within reason too, if I can swing it, you know, without going and breaking the bank or anything. So so what we're gonna do now, that looks to be like a maybe 13 millimeter. So you can just get you like a box end wrench or something like that. That's all you're gonna need for this here. So we'll try this and see what we got. And actually, did I do it? Oh, so that's the next not gonna be even 9 to 13. So we'll try 12. We try 12. Just put in the slot and look like that's gonna be our winner. And then you're just gonna turn it. Just turn until it comes loose. That's all you gotta do. And you see it just came loose just like that. So I know it's gonna feel like it's real iffy right now because of, you know, the way it came off. And then down here at the bottom, it's gonna take the same 12 millimeter the same exact way. Put your wrench in here, and then boom, they should come off real easy. So so I'll just keep turning a few more times until it get loose enough and I can take it off by hand. I got it loose enough. Nope, still not loose enough. It's loose, but it's not loose enough for my big old sausage fingers to get in here. So that small hand's not a problem, but if you got sausage fingers like I got, you probably gonna have some problems, and then still gonna be able to get it. So we just keep turning such until it just come right off. There we go. Okay, so I got it loose enough where I can get it off now. So okay, and just like that, that one is off. So that was off. It didn't take that long, a couple minutes. So now I'm getting ready to put the new ones on. So the only reason I didn't take this off, I didn't take them both off at the same time, because that'd have been, one, that wouldn't have been too smart, and then two, if you're a DIY type of person that like to do a little mechanic work on your vehicles, and you know, you like to save a little money without going to a shop all the time and getting, you know, paying crazy prices. I mean, some stuff you're gonna be able, that you won't be able to avoid. But you know me, I like to save money here and there. I don't know about y'all, but I like to save a little money. So, and that's why I'm doing this here, because like I said, paying $300 for one hood strut, no, I don't see that. Can't do it. I can do it, but I prefer not to. So you get that open as such. So this comes with a brand new washer. So yeah, these are gonna be totally different. And if I remember these right, I think on the new ones here, from what I was told, they're gonna run off of a standard size. So that's why I brought my gear wrenches and stuff, so we'll both know for sure on what size it's gonna take. So since these are gonna be a little bit different from the OEM ones here, so what we'll do, we'll screw this in, we'll start this up right here, come with the washer. So we'll just screw that in until we get it tight enough. This might be metric, but I think it's gonna be standard though. So screwing it in. So we'll get it in so far, and we'll take, so what I do with that? So we'll take the same 12 millimeter right here. We'll try to see if that works. Okay, so it's actually, okay, so it is gonna be metric then. So look, no, it ain't quite metric. So see right there, see it still got some room in it. So this is gonna be standard. So we'll put that away. Well, we're gonna put this away, we'll leave it out because we need it for the other side. So let's open this up. And let's see, this one is gonna be, let's see, let's try 7/16. No, that's probably gonna be too, no, it's not. So 7/16 is gonna be the size for this here. So when you get ready to put these on here, on your LS430, if you need to do this here, you have to get a 7/16 wrench for your new aftermarket. So that's what that's going to be for that one. And then you don't have to like whiff on them all crazy. Just tighten them up just until they get nice and firm, and that's it. And the bottom one's going to be the same exact way. So we'll put this one down here and just start it up as such. It's going to be a little tight because you got your battery right here. So no matter if you got big hands like I do, or someone got some small hands, you might be able to get away with it. But I'll start it off. I'll probably be able to get it though. It won't be too bad. So there we go. All right, so yeah, got it started. Main thing is just want to take your time. You don't want to get impatient, anything. Also too, if you're new to my channel, you know, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos. I'm trying to get more better with doing these videos and stuff on YouTube here. Only been doing it for about almost not quite a year yet. So, you know, just trying to, you know, help out people, man, who does this type of stuff. And, you know, because like I said, I have people to help me out. So if I can help out someone, help somebody save a few dollars, I like to do that. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. Mr. Law Jones on here. And like I said, I try to pump out new videos all the time as I'm doing little car projects, because all my vehicles, they older. I don't have any new vehicles. And, you know, I've had new vehicles before, but with the days of new vehicles, they just cost so much money, you know. You know, average new vehicle now is about $40,000-$50,000, and after car payment is $650 a month. That's a lot of money, especially if someone who don't have someone who just going to a regular 9-to-5 job. I'm not hating on nobody or throwing shade at anyone, but that's just the way it is. And I dropped it down. So lucky it didn't fall down too far. So we almost done tightening this up. That's it. So now that's good and firm. You don't have to over tighten, because if you do, you could break something in there. So that's all you want to do is get that in there. And then what we'll do here, we'll go ahead and we'll put this down in here first. So we'll just lock that in first over here. We start down here because all the pressure side gonna be there. So that's gonna be the hardest, trickiest side. So we'll start here. So as you see right here, it's got like a little lube, so that kind of helps with like putting these things on. So turn this up a little bit here. Just lift your hood up some, pushes up, and it just locks in. And that's all it works on these here. So that takes about, what, 10 minutes, give or take, to do this. So if you have to replace these here and you go with this brand, all you just need to do is get like a little smaller screwdriver. You know, just pop a little spring-loaded tab out just a little bit, and these will come right down. So the other side is going to be kind of the same way as I did here. So since these are OEM ones, so we'll do the same thing. We'll start out with the 12mm. So we start 12mm first. So we start out with the pressure side. Take it off, just loosen it. Take your time with it. And so what we'll do this time here, we'll hold the hood up so that way it doesn't fall down. And so what I'll do also too, because what's going to happen is, once I take this off, so I'm going to take the vice grips off real quick too. I don't want to slam down on my hood and mess up my fender, mess up body work, and that'd be another issue. Then I'd be one upset Mr. Law Jones, and I don't like that. So just keep taking it off. I hold the hood up as I'm doing this. All right, and that's it. So that's not quite out, almost. All right, so that's out. Alright, so I got an extra hand over here. Got the camera crew out, helping me out a little bit. So we're doing the same thing, the same 12mm here. See if I can finally get a little bite on it where I can twist off by hand. Nope, not quite. Come on now. Alright, and so that's how it's just like that. So this is the original. These things lasted over 12 years. So now we're going over here and getting the other one. So So I'll start putting studs in first, so that'll be the best way to do it. So let's open up the package. So you get your stud, get your ball stud right here. Flat washer right there goes to such. Put this up in here. Kind of start it up. That left side here went in easier than the passenger side. I wonder why I did that. Sometimes it happens like that. So now we'll take our 7/16 French. Because remember, the aftermarket gonna be a different size. OEM gonna be 12 millimeter. Aftermarket stuff, this is gonna be 7/16 for these here. All you gotta do, firm them up. You don't have to put them on there, wolf them on there all crazy and all tight. Because if you do that, you're gonna start damaging up stuff. So you don't want to do that. And then we're gonna do a last one here. This one here, I'm probably gonna have a little bit clearance issue because now I'm over here where the ABS and like braking system module and all the stuff at. So let's see if I can get this in here. Yeah, pretty tight over here when you're doing this side here, so just FYI. So don't get impatient and don't get frustrated, you know, especially if you got big hands like I do. You get frustrated, so you have problems. Okay, got it started. Screw on in on its own. Okay. And as you get it started, firm up, just use your wrench right here, 7/16 for this one here. Just firm them up. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta go all crazy tight, but you want them tight enough where they're not gonna move on you anymore. So, all right, so that's in there. Now we're gonna take these here. So we'll start down here first. Put it in as such. They should just pop right in. There you go. It goes in that way. Then you're gonna turn this up a little bit. So now when you put this in here, so you just gotta push up on the hood just a little bit so it lines right up. And then there you go. So now they're in here. It's holding up on its own now. So it's the whole thing. You gotta worry about this thing falling out. So we just lift it down. These things are good and tight too. They're not bad. So, uh-oh, we have plastic stuff going everywhere. Oh no, I'm gonna grab it. All right, so that's it. So this is the install of the trunk and hood lift supports on the 2006 Lexus LS430. I've been had a few people been asking me to do a review on this car. I did one today, but this car is really dirty right now, so I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait till I get it clean, and then I'll do one then. But like I said, if you haven't done so already, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate the new subscribers I'm getting. Thank you for your support. If you got any comments or questions, anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, y'all have a good day, and y'all take it easy.